Welcome to the Story Lamp, where stories from around the world, religious tales, African folk tales, and global adventures shine bright with lessons of hope and heart. In Chapter 1, Kofi, a brilliant 12-year-old in Accra, Ghana, found hope with Amma under a mango tree. Now, in Chapter 2, the concluding part, follow Kofi's journey through Ghana's vibrant markets and schoolyards, facing trials and finding family. With Ghana Jollof rice, Ananse stories, and dreams that soar, this tale lights up the story lamp. Let's dive in. A steaming plate of jollof rice lights up OSU's bustling market. Kofi, a 12-year-old boy, sits barefoot, hunger in his eyes, his torn gown dusty. Beside him, his mother rocks quietly, clutching an empty bottle. A kind woman at a food stand, surrounded by the scent of Ghana Jollof rice, calls out,
"What's your name?"
Her name's Auntie Akosua, her smile warm as the rice she offers.
Kofi.
He whispers shy. Is she sick? Akosua asks, nodding at his mother. Kofi nods, taking the plate. The rice is sweet, the meat a rare treat, warming his heart. Later, Akosua brings soap. Tell me your story, she says gently. Kofi shares his dream of school, his voice cracking with hope.
Walk at my stand, and I'll feed you.
Kofi sweeps, serves, and traces numbers in the sand with a stick.
You learned this without school.
Akosua marvels. Weeks later, Kofi steps into a dusty classroom, a second-hand uniform loose but proud, clutching a new exercise book like treasure.
Kofi, make me proud.
Akosua says as market vendors chant, Kent cloth flutters, and high-life music hums, hope rising like a new day. In a dusty classroom, Kofi shines, his nose buried in books, answering questions with a smile. Who taught this boy? The headmistress asks, amazed.
Auntie Akosua.
Kofi says proudly, his eyes bright. But one night, Akosua holds a white envelope, her voice soft with tears. I'm moving far away, she says. I pay this term's school fees. Someone new will help you. Kofi's heart sinks. What about me? He asks quietly. Akosua sighs. I've done my best, dear. Soon, she's gone, and the school sends Kofi away. No fees, no place. In his faded uniform, he stands by the gate, clutching his nylon bag of books, his large brown eyes searching the empty street. The gateman waves him off gently. Kofi finds his mother in the bustling market, sitting quietly, holding an empty bottle, her lips whispering to the air.
It's me, Mommy.
Kofi says softly. She turns away, confused, lost in her thoughts. Kofi sits beside her, holding his book tightly, hope flickering in his heart. He returns to the school, pleading, Can I just listen? The headmistress shakes her head. We need fees, Kofi. Tears sting his eyes as he sits under a mango tree, tracing letters in the dust. The sound of Adowa drums and market chatter filling the air. Kofi whispers to himself, I won't give up, his dreams glowing like a star in Accra's fading sunlight. Kofi's uniform fades, his books damp from rain. At City Crest Academy, he crouches by a mango tree, copying lessons on scavenged paper, his high cheekbones smudged with dust. A teacher calls out sternly, fees must be paid. Kofi hurries away, eyes wet with effort. At Bright Scholars, he whispers times tables through a fence, where a girl glances his way, puzzled but quiet. A guard waves him off, no loitering. Under a tree, Kofi traces math in the dust, his thin lips firm with focus. To help his family, he carries a rusted tray of water sachets, his feet tired from the day. 5 sadies for food, he says softly, selling to feed his mother, who claps by the market's edge, calling him my angel. I'm Kofi, your son, he tells his mother gently. She giggles, my son's a star. In a cracked mirror, Kofi's face glows with strength. 6 divided by 3 is 2, he whispers, his mind bright amid market joy. Vendors calling, buses rumbling, Pololo chants rising. Kofi sneaks into King's Crest's golden gates, hiding by the mango tree where he first met Amma. His large brown eyes copy lessons through a window, barefoot in his torn gown. Amma, his friend with neat cornrows, finds him, her white blouse crisp, name tag reading Amma Boateng. "You're back," she says, bright brown eyes sparkling. "I need to learn," Kofi replies, smiling shyly. Amma confesses they think I'm slow at math. She asks Kofi to teach fractions. Same denominator, he explains, his small button nose wrinkling. Amma claps, "I get it." They meet daily under the tree, sharing spaghetti and Ananse stories, Amma's dimpled cheeks glowing. "You're magic," she says, handing him a notepad. "You're my best friend," Kofi says, his heart warm. Amma hugs him. "I'll tell my dad about you." She tells the guard, "He's my friend," her voice strong. Under a street lamp, Kofi prays, clutching Amma's notepad with a drawing of two friends under a mango tree. Hope rising amid schoolyard Pololo chants. Under King's Crest's mango tree, Amma waits nervously as black SUVs roll in. Mr. Kwame Boateng, a tall man in a black suit, steps out, his eyes narrowing. "You again, the street boy," he says, recognizing Kofi, barefoot in his torn gown, trembling beside Amma. In a market long ago, he'd scolded Kofi, thinking him out of place. Amma steps forward, her cornrows neat, voice bold. "He's my friend, Daddy. He teaches me fractions." Kofi nods, his large brown eyes shy. "My mother's sick, sir," he whispers. Mr. Boateng softens, remembering his harsh words. At Makola Market, he finds Adowa, sitting quietly with a stone, whispering to herself. "She needs care," he says gently, arranging help for her. Kneeling before Kofi, he smiles. "I was wrong about you. You're family now." In a crisp King's Crest uniform, Kofi walks with Amma, their smiles bright as Adowa drums echo. Teachers cheer. He's exceptional. Adowa, under care, looks at Kofi and whispers, "You shine like the sky," bringing tears to his eyes. In Mr. Boateng's study, he hands Kofi a tablet. "You are always special," he says warmly. Under the trimmed mango tree, Kofi prays, "God, you gave me a friend, a school, a home." The market hums with high-life music, celebrating a boy whose brilliance broke every barrier, his heart glowing like the story lamp. Kofi's journey proves kindness and courage light up lives from Accra to the world. Thank you for joining the Storyland, where Bible stories, African folktales, and global tales inspire. Did Kofi's bravery, Amma's friendship, or Ghana's spirit move you? Comment below with your favorite moment or tradition. Subscribe for more stories, educational and heartfelt, that shine bright. Perfect for ages 8+, with minimal guidance for 6 to 7. Keep your lamp glowing